What's up, guys? This is Miasin. So there are some new interesting news, I guess you can say, that we can review in this video. So the first one would be, what are the new prizes that are confirmed for the YCS season? It's nothing like super new because those prizes existed for the 275th and they weren't around for YCS Niagara, ironically enough. I don't understand. They literally downgraded the prizes. There was no Steam Deck and no Nintendo Switches for that YCS. From YCS Ecuador and onwards, we're going to be getting those prizes. And also the second thing that we'll be reviewing would be the contents and also the, I guess, how the Bonanza set works. It's just a reprint set, so there's no new cards. So it's not going to change like the meta of the game, but it's going to allow certain cards that are really good to be more accessible, which I think is a great thing for the game. Yes, and also make sure that you smash the like and subscribe button. Anyways, the prizes that are now confirmed for YCS Ecuador and probably just moving forward overall. So first things first, we got the Steam Deck 512 gigabytes OLED. It goes for a lot of money. So if you win this, it's way more than just a Nintendo Switch, because a Switch is barely sellable. You can sell it for like half the retail price because the market is like oversaturated with way too many people having a Switch and not a lot of people really trying to get one anymore because it's also about to just become like obsolete. There's also like the Nintendo Switch 2 that's kind of being like announced and like in the works, so it was just a matter of time before Konami was going to replace it with another superior product. And the Steam Deck is, objectively speaking, infinitely better in terms of value, in terms of what it can do if you want to just game on Steam, etc. I'm not a gamer, so I don't really have much to say. And also another prize that you get, I think that's the top 16 prize. Oh, actually, no, I lied. That's actually the top 32 prize, well, at least for Lille. And they also told us, like, yeah, you can keep playing with your current sleeves, but maybe in top 16, what they will do is that they will give you one pack of sleeve for you to change into those sleeves so that everybody has the same sleeves for top 16 and moving forward. And also they will give you another pack of sleeves for your own usage. If you want to sell them, whatever, you can do that. Those sleeves, not only do they look really good, they also go for a lot of money. And also we're getting the, I mean, this is the top 16 cardboard, whatever. It's a memorabilia card frame. It doesn't come with any cards. It's really just there to make you remember like the YCS that you topped and got this from, so that you can insert like some of your cards in them. Just you know, it's just a nice souvenir. But I think what they should have done, just to make it a little cooler, is they give you 10 secret rares of the most recent set. They make you choose 10 different ones, and then you can add them to the frame like yourself. That would have been so freaking awesome. Just like the side event prizes when you go to like a YCS. Would have been super cool, like the uncut sheets and stuff like that. It's still a step into the right direction. I think what they will do is that they will see how this has any form of like success and everything, and maybe they will make it better over time in the future. The metal dice case, whatever, I saw it with my own eyes because at YCS Niagara, which was the very first YCS where they started giving this prize, I saw my friend get 4th place, obviously in front of me. It's also magnetic, by the way, so you can always like put back like the dices in like the case, and everything just fits really well. It's a really like high quality thing, but it's very small. Maybe that's like the advantage of it. I don't know. It's cool, but it's nothing too big. And I don't think this goes for a lot of money. So if you win this, you might as well just keep it. And also Mario got the gray or the black case, which is, it doesn't look like that great, but orange from what I'm seeing in this picture looks freaking awesome. But yeah, you guys let me know how you feel about these prizes. Personally, I think like a lot of people are saying it's a step into the right direction. I just think what they should have done is when they give you that card frame, they also give you like some extra secrets, or if you get like at least top 32, you get to choose one QCR and then you get to bring it back home. Maybe that's like a little too degenerate because then everybody's gonna choose like the QCR that's worth the most money, like a QCR 4 rows. There's just gonna be like 32 more 4 rows in the game every single YCS, which looks like a lot, but it's really not that much. It really isn't, because people that are cracking cases and stuff like that, vendors, they have a few furos for sure. The contents of the Bonanza set, which is coming out, I don't even know, I think somewhere in November, very soon, I believe. There's obviously some QCR, some super, some secrets, platinum secret, ultra rares, ultimate rares, and then nostalgia cards. So the nostalgia card, I believe, is the 3rd card in the set, and it comes from like a pool of 200 nostalgia cards. cards, but it could be insane value for like people that are trying to play like Edison and stuff. The Nostalgia card is Platinum Secret Rare with a chance to be a quarter century Secret Rare that based on current that's actually kind of insane. There is pretty much like one guaranteed QCR Nostalgia card per box, which could be, again, like I said, very nice for people that are trying to play old school events. Anyways, Monster Reborn, Ritual Beast Tamer Elder. This card is like $5, I think, for the Ritual Beast deck. It's just a little annoying to get, but it's not insane. Triple Tactic Thrust. Last time I checked, it was worth a lot of money, but I don't think it's worth that much anymore. If TCG player can load, I'll check it out. Obviously, it can't. Every single time I need it to do something, it obviously doesn't work. Triple Tactic Thrust. If I had to like predict something, yeah, 40-something dollars, but not really, right? Because it got reprinted anyway, so it's like, yeah, 11, 65, 28. Yeah, it doesn't really change too much. Samurai United, Galatea, Bigfoot, Alternative Art, Punishment Dragon, Rivalry, Tempest, Signed Mining, Farking Island. This card, you can get it in pretty much every rarity now, so if you're playing the Farking deck, you don't have to just play the common or the super rare, so that's kind of cool. First Seal, Branded Opening, SP is probably the biggest one here, so you can get a very cheap SP as a super rare, just like you can get a QCR SP. That makes no sense. There's two QCR SPs in the game now. Very interesting, unless I'm missing something. But you can also get like an ultimate rare SP, which looks freaking beautiful. I mean, it has to look beautiful. Malicious, Draco Sack, whatever. That grass looks greener. Okay, sure, that's kind of nice. Summoning Curse, this card was like only like a common or a rare or something like really cheap, like super maybe. Like, yeah, a lot of irrelevant BS, Trap Trick, whatever. Grave of the Super Ancient Organism, this is a card that you need for your own collection. Just in case in the future there's ever a deck that summons a bunch of level 6 and higher monsters like Despia, for example. This card wipes the floor with Despia, even going second. It really hurts them a lot. Title, Win, Bonfire. Bonfire is going to be very good for anyone who's trying to build a Raziel. It's not just a Snake Eye card. This card, I underestimated its potential because when it came out, when it was first announced, every single Pyro monster that you could search with it was garbage. But now you can actually search some real cards. Like even outside of the Snake Eye deck, you can search Shudea, you can search some whatever volcanic cards. That's kind of irrelevant. But most importantly, you can search Ice and X Raziel, which is definitely something scary. Blaster, the Link to Dark. Yeah, I can tell because of the Gloomy. I don't really care about that. The Diabellstar, that's cool. Revealer, that's the level 4 that summons from deck. Nemesis Flag, this is the one that searches the Arch-Nemesis Protoss. Colossus, that you can now get in a lot of rarities, that's really freaking awesome. Flamberge, that's really irrelevant. It doesn't mean that it's necessarily going to get banned. Like I said, if anything, original should get banned, just so that the Azamina engine is also in check. Because if you just ban Flamberge, it really changes nothing when you think about it. Like, you can just play pure Fire King Azamina, and that's really, really good. Like, the Snake Eye engine is honestly optional in that deck. So yeah, Flamberge getting banned won't fix anything to the game. 1-for-1 and a lot of nice rarities, that's cool. Girasu, Crystal Shark, that's nice for the Shark deck. Fabled Luri, very nice. That card was annoying to get, and now you can get it in a lot of rarities. Heatwave is like the MVP of this reprint set so far, if you already have like an SP, because Heatwave is super annoying to get. Oh my god, it's like only a common. It's very expensive for a common, impossible to find. I don't know why, but nobody has it. And again, TCG player not freaking loading on my ass, but you can see 13 US, 18 something US. Yeah, nicely done, Konami, for reprinting Heatwave, but also that was predictable. I think they already confirmed it a while back or something, I forgot, but I wasn't really keeping track of the Bonanza set, I'm not gonna lie. Nemesis Corridor, that's the Thunder that makes Colossus. Nightmare Phoenix, nobody cares. Everybody has a Phoenix at this point, but I guess you can have like a QCR Phoenix, I think. Area, Hatsume, Black Rose Moonlight, Kizaru. Kizaru, really? Kizaru is in the main set? I thought it was going to be in the Nostalgia set. Very interesting. Toad, Neptibus, Redox, Armageddon, Ostinato. Ostinato, okay, wow, that's cool for the Melodious players. The 5 Melodious players in the world. Shuberta, okay, the Triple DD crew, I think. Red Eyes Insight, House Dragonmate, Wanted, that's cool, but it's not worth a lot of money anymore. People are understanding that. I mean, not really. Actually, it is the future still because of the Azamina White Forest deck. That deck is scary as shit. I have some nice replays to show you guys, by the way. So yeah, stay tuned. Anyways, Dark Beckoning Beast, really nice to finally be able to normal summon a Dark Beckoning Beast that isn't a common only, but only in Ubel, and Ubel is probably not going to be the future. Liebe, Allure of Darkness, Ghost Reaper, Alternative Art, Danger Bigfoot, non-alternative art, so there's the 2 different Bigfoots now. Suave Frog, Lore Power, Polymerization, Shizuku. I've seen the Alt-Arc Shizuku as well, so I don't know if they're also going to be covering that. Promethean Princess, yes, okay. Super Poly, again, Super Poly in a lot of different rarities, that is absolutely awesome. And now for the nostalgia cards. You can get Cyberstein, which is, again, very interesting. Full Force Virus, Mechanical Chaser, one of my favorite cards in the history of the game, and also one of the best normal summons this game has historically had. The impact that Mechanical Chaser had on the game was like actually higher than the impact that like Vorst Raider and stuff had, because 1850 back in those days was like nastier than like 1900 after. But I think Gemini Elf was the 1900 before Vorst Raider, I forgot, at least in the TCG maybe. Anyways, Drag, Guaiba, Magical Hats, Fisher, Card Trooper, Ill Blood, Mausoleum, Instant Fusion. Okay, so that's a nostalgia card that's also good like right now. Mobius, Imperial Order, that's irrelevant. Silva, Dual Tower, Trishula, Spirit, Necros of Trishula. That's interesting because the Necros deck is probably going to get reprinted in the Terminal World set 2. So yeah, keep an eye out on Necros. And also, again, just because a card comes from a nostalgia set doesn't mean that you don't want to get your hands on it. It's probably still going to have a lot of value. Spirit Reaper, Snipe Hunter, Quackimiro Drago, again, very good right now because of Hieratic Seal against Ubel and stuff like that. Lightning Dragon Ruler of Drafts, that's a small Dragon Ruler, I think. Dark Magician Girl, Alternative Art, okay, wow. Upstart Goblin, Burner, Soul Servant, Breaker, On Your Mark, Get Set, Duel. I actually forgot what this card was. Get Set Duel. That is a field spell that searches a synchron monster from your deck to your hand. It's actually not too bad. Elemental Hero Prisma, Infernity Archfiend, Blowback Dragon, Future Fusion, Icarus Attack, Thunder Giant, Exile Force, and Gold Warlord of Dark World. Very interesting. So I think this set is going to be relatively solid. There's a lot of nice cards that I'm looking for in this set. Obviously, SP is like one of the biggest ones. And then there's also Triple Tactic Thrust that is a relatively good one. Bonfire is also a really good one. Wanted and Diabel Star, two other really good cards. Heatwave, obviously, this card is extremely good, even outside of Tenpai Dragon. A lot of decks can play Heatwave. Fabled Lure is nice. And then some other small cards. A lot of like bad cards as well are getting reprinted. And a lot of cards that people don't really care about, like Branded Opening, nobody really cares. Silent Mining is like okay-ish for like Malice, so I'm not going to complain too much. If you want like an ultimate rare Silent Mining, that's cool. But nobody's really trying to like rarity max Despia when the deck is not really worth playing at the current moment, at least. Dangers, also nobody really cares too much. Galatea is nice for anyone who's trying to play Orcus in the future because the new support is really cool. And then the 6 Samurai cards, the deck is not good enough for like people to really be attracted to it at the current moment. But yeah, whatever. You guys let me know how you feel about not only these reprints that are now confirmed in the Bonanza set, and also the prizes that we're going to be getting confirmed moving forward. This comes from official Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG Instagram page, so it is definitely a valid source. But yeah, you guys let me know your thoughts about all that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.